Just saying it now. I don't want copyright to ruin the intro. So that's why we're at my desktop. All right. Where did it go, bro? I hate when it does this. Red. All right. We got the Spurs at Mavericks. Full game highlights. October 22nd, 2025. Hey, man. I was a bit late because I'm only a day. Hey, man. This happened yesterday. I've been at work, bro. Sorry. Didn't have time. Been working, busy, all that. But yeah, Spurs, Mavericks, Wemby, Cooper. Let's get it rushing. Let's go. We might be reacting to the Mavs too. Mavs and Spurs. We might react to them every week just because the Mavs have like Cooper Flag, and I might do a thing where I kind of like follow around like the #1 pick each year and like see what their team does or see how they operate, stuff like that. And then Wemby too, just because Wemby, I'm a big fan of Wemby. He's the alien. I've been waiting for him to come in the league. Well, he's been in the league for 2 years now, but I've been waiting for him to come. I'm waiting for his prime. That's what I'm really waiting for because that might be the best, craziest thing we might ever see. Like I originally like when I first heard of him, I kind of like slept on him, Cooper. But when I heard about him, he was like in high school or he was like barely in college when I first heard about him. But as time went on and I saw what he was doing to people, like how he was dunking, like the playmaking he was doing, yeah, I kind of stopped sleeping on him. So gonna give Cooper Flag his credit. I was a hater. Now lineups, Stephon Castle. This lineup, like their lineup has gotten better over time, and they got Harrison Barnes too. I didn't realize, like I remember last year when I realized they had Harrison Barnes, I was like, I didn't even see that. But yeah, they got Harrison Barnes, power forward, nice to pair complementary with Wemby. And then yeah, Cooper Flag. The Mavs, I'm gonna say this too. The Mavs have the potential to go to a finals. Cooper Flag, Klay Thompson. They're gonna have Kyrie, Anthony Davis, Derek Lively, and then they got a few centers back too. So the Dallas Mavericks, you got to look out for them, especially with Cooper Flag. Just Cooper Flag, you know what I'm saying? He could be the main star. You got Klay Thompson, Klay and Kyrie. That's already like, you can call them unks, you can call them old, but they can still hoop. They can still hoop in the right situation. So that's gonna be nasty. I know Kyrie's out, but the Dallas. We're gonna also watch the Dallas, bro, because I got to see how they are when they're healthy, bro. Just because of everything that went down with the trade with Luka Doncic last year and everything that happened and like all the shit talk and like I want to see how it plays out because obviously the Lakers didn't go to the finals. They didn't, I think they make the playoffs? I'm pretty sure they made it to the playoffs, but they didn't go to the finals. Like everyone was hyping up they were, when last February, whenever the trade happened. So I want to see, does this benefit? And then that happened. They got Anthony Davis, and then they also got moved up to get Cooper Flag. So I want to see if it like benefits them in the long run, the trade they did. And now because they've got a solid team, Cooper, Klay, Anthony Davis, Kyrie when he's healthy, and then you got PJ Washington and Derek. That's 1-2 on Anthony Davis.
Working Davis, spinning.
I don't think that was a foul. I don't think that was even though I like Wemby, right? Because I'm more of a defensive person, so I think offense gets way too many fouls. What is he? Hold on, let me look at this. Like, because Wemby goes into him though. Wemby goes into him and then puts his arm on Anthony Davis. Like, and then all Anthony Davis is trying to do is stay with him. Because he ran into Anthony Davis. That's bullshit. And then Anthony Davis even put his hand up. He's not touching him. How is he altering the shot? I don't get it. It's Wemby. Anthony Davis didn't even jump. He didn't really. It's Wemby moving back. I don't get how that's a foul on Anthony Davis. Lively, bro. You got to do something about it. The commentator just said that Wemby is your dad. That's what they literally just said. They just said it's like your father playing with the son when he's 8 years old in the driveway. What do you do? Lively, man. That's bad. And it's on highlight. You're on highlights. You're in HD, 4K, 1080p, whatever you want to call it, whatever you're watching it on. You're in 4K getting babied, son. And the commentator just said it. You got to come out and you better do something next time because he was contested under the rim by people that were taller than him. As a point guard, let's go. Let's replay it, Cooper. Come on. I'm a fan, bro. Let me get it back to you. All right, pass the ball.
Part of this Spurs coaching staff with Mitch Johnson.
Like right here, he's doubled. These guys are like low-key taller than him. And he still finds a way to make it work. It makes them jump at the same time. That was good. That was good, Flag. All right, we got to analyze that. What happened here? He just dunked on 3 people, bro. All right, hold on. So he's running down.
Castle.
Okay, so he has 1, 2, 3, right? How are they not enough to stop him? What happened here? So they jump with him. He just jumps higher. And then you got, is this Washington pretending like he's gonna come in to help, but he just like is standing there? So that's 2 people. 13 didn't even move. He didn't even bother trying to help. Like he saw him, like well, I guess he's still trying to stick on his man. That's why. But he's kind of in between. Like he should help. Like he's in that like I'm gonna help, but I'm gonna rush over to my man if my man gets past the ball type. Yeah, this is bad, Christy. This is bad. You got to work on your hops, bro. And then whoever else he just got posted. That's a 2-person poster. I guess you're kind of shorter than him, but still, bro. You guys got to first they called Lively Wemby's son, 8-year-old son at that, and then they just said the fucking Spurs stomping the Mavericks, bro. Yo, where's the unbiased at?
To the final.
You mentioned your summer, and you did so many things. Your coach talked about
and that too. Wemby did put in a lot of work over the summer. I think they were talking about he like linked with Hakeem or something like that. He cut his hair bald for went with the monks or whatever. So yeah, we were observing that Wemby. We like hard to say this, but he has gotten better. The way he plays, his dunks, he's not scared. He's getting more minutes now. I know the coaching staff has changed, due to Greg Popovich, praying for his health, great coach, won rings, greatest coach, one of the greatest coaches of all time. I think he has the all-time wins, doesn't he? So yeah, speedy recovery to Greg Popovich. Hope he gets healthy, better. But yeah, Wemby's getting more time. He's becoming more of a monster. He's developing. All right, bruh. So overall, the Mavs and Wemby, or Mavs and Spurs, I'm happy. To see that action. Cooper Flag got his buckets. Wemby got his. Wemby was doing really well in that game. Like I said, he's kind of surpassed AD to me. Cooper Flag's got a lot. He should have hit that. He should have hit his first bucket. That was that lob. I think AD tried to lob to him. But yeah, overall I'm entertained. I'm happy for the future of the league, man, with Cooper Flag, Wembyama, all the rising talent, all the teams. But like I said, we're gonna be keeping tabs on the Mavericks and the Spurs. We might not react to every single game, but we'll react, to most of the games. Most of the games on. But yeah, man, let me know what you think in the comments. That's gonna do it for now. Peace.